disconnected for some reason. Okay, so we have here this page. We are going to play a classic match. Settings, game settings. Okay, this is really important. You see, the game will put you on. You need to set it up every time. Okay, don't play on beginner. Or yeah, well, if you're really at the start, if you're really a true beginner, like you picked up the game, then you should play beginner. Amateur, okay, you should play on amateur, back, and then you do that again. Settings, control settings. Yeah, you turn on the timed finishing. Okay, that will be off. You go into the game. You see, I have my team. I put some icons, so it will be easier to get them. I have some pretty good players. Yeah, we're getting this team. Let's get an outfit that will not that will be a good contrast. I like to play in the red. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna, and one more thing is immediately trainer, and I'm not gonna explain everything I am doing, okay, but on the settings, like if you wanna play like a normal thing and get the mission done without making too much effort, you gotta do that. Okay, so basically, yeah, so oops, so let's get started.
Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got.
All right.
I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson.
Basically, the first thing is you need to be able to take the ball. You need to be able to defend and to take, and like basically is to run and jockey, okay? Pressing the jockey is L2 and R2 together. Okay, next thing is left stick dribbling. Okay, without pressing anything, I need to be able to move my player like really good. And if you guys can see, I can make his player move, you know, kind of move just by playing, just by doing this. And like the only way the AI will let you do this is if you play on amateur. So you gotta, like, if you wanna really practice and practice not with just one player and practice and in an environment that will get you good at that will eventually allow you to play in the FUT, right? Then you need to feel all kinds of players. I bet you can do it in the regular game. I didn't try. I immediately went, but you can do it in the FUT. The idea is that you can't do that in the you won't win players. You won't get cards and players without that. Okay, and if you have a decent enough player, then like Socrates here, then you can. I'm using a little bit of running, yeah, of R2, then you can almost pretty much manage to do that. Manage to. This is like the most important. Like the most important is hold the ball. Pretty much, it's the skills that yeah, I need to just be able to move away from my player, like create space, and space is very important here. Okay, next thing is passing. Okay, there are all kinds of passing, and the passing here is not so easy, so I need to be able to just pass the ball, short passes, just safe short passes. Okay, and what I'm doing right now is I'm using the left stick and the passes, okay? Not even anything else. I'll show you how it looks. Just moving away. And if I get a chance to kick, then I'll kick, okay? There's no need to score a goal. I'm just showing you what is the skill. So we said We're talking about defense. This is totally different. But on offense, is left stick. In defense is also left stick dribble, left stick using, right? But here is we said left stick dribbling and passing. Okay. Now running. Okay. The way I use running is you don't have to run all the time. Is when you want to get like if you move like that, if you suddenly if you have a player that is faster, then then I can play with it, moving slow, slow, and then fast, and you see how I moving slow, and right now you're gonna see that it's gonna be a lot easier for me to just because I started using the running a little bit here. Okay, so what did I do? I moved the left stick, I added passing, I added running, and I have and if you guys can see that I did the same thing. I just added and added and added, and on amateur, this is what you need to do in order to score a goal, and you need to be like, and to do it in a way that like you need to understand what's going on, right? I'm not talking about the tactical you don't need to even think too much about tactics. Like in this level, you can just move into empty spaces. You see now right here there is an empty space. I moved right into it. Okay, this guy has a lot of empty space here. Let's run a little bit. Right here is the empty space. I'm just going into the biggest space that I can find that is closer to the to the goal, and that's it. Okay, and I need to be able to do that like really simply and really easily. And obviously, if I want, okay. So these are the skills. Okay, I can keep doing that and score maybe 10 goals, right? If I started doing that immediately when the game started, then yeah, I would be 3-0. Okay, so let's add one more thing, and we have through balls that we need to do as a mission, and we need one of our MLS players, which means not one of our icons, to score. So this guy is MLS, this guy is MLS, this guy is MLS, and this guy is MLS. Okay, so ideally I would like to pass a through ball, right? I would like to pass a through ball to one of my teammates. Like here I tried it, but it didn't work out so well. Okay, the thing is, okay, and let's try again. So we send it to one of our center mids, take him to an attacking position, give him to a player, an MLS player, and we're getting ahead in the missions. We got an assist and a goal from an MLS player. Okay, and this is how, like, if you and like you guys can see, I really counted the things that I am doing. This is not hard. Like, don't,
And it's with Socrates.
Move into space. You don't, and then you just look for the. Oh, I wanted to pass to Socrates there, but it didn't work out. I need to try and score more with. Let's try now to play closer to the box and get him alone. Here we go. I used the L1 trigger to change directions, like a strife dribbling. But yeah, let's here right there. I pressed L1 while I was dribbling to get a fast change of directions, and I can keep doing that. I have a lot of matches to play, but so I won't. So let's go over like the other things. Okay, so let's talk about ball control. Okay, ball control. So just get there. I need to get the ball back. But yeah, half time. So and the next thing we're gonna add. Okay, the next important skill, not ball control, not in ball control. The next important skill is getting your players to move around, in your to move around. Okay, so I'm playing in a right now what I'm holding with Socrates is a kind of a playmaker right in the middle, right, and I have these two center mids. You see, if I just move around, the players are, you saw that the players were kind of starting to go forward, right? Okay, so yeah, so the way I move affects the other players, and it affects my players, right? Also, if I'll start running forward, right, then the other players, hopefully, it kind of depends on my tactics, they will run forward also. Okay, so what I want to do is, like, I want to move them around. Okay, so this player I just told him to go. Okay, so and let's pass to this guy. Okay, go, and now I can pass to him if he's in a better position. I did that was a kind of a sloppy pass. I pressed triangle and I should have pressed X. You see how I move into spaces, and now I pass to him the ball. I get into space. Go. Okay. Go, Henry. You see, whenever he goes, somebody else will come and go. And I can just move, go. And yeah, if I was a little bit quicker, I would have won the goal. And right here, go. And now let's call this player with the R1. I'm telling him to come. And then I can pass to him. You see, go. Socrates went. And you see how this guy... And then if you move around, this is in real football. Like, you see how it gave me space right here when I sent Henry? Okay, go Henry. You see how I have space right where he was? Because his player went with him. Okay, and this is really important, and you can just kind of spam it. Go Henry, go into his space. Okay, he's in offside, but if you don't have a player, if you don't have anybody to pass, you can call them to come. Okay, you can tell another player, here, go. You can trigger him to go forward. And then he went forward, I can call him to be, like, because he was offside, right? Maybe I don't want him to be so much forward, so I can call him to come back. And this is the L1 and R1 trigger, using them a lot, especially, well, in the formation I am using. My players don't really do much unless I tell them, right? Because I don't I wanna, I don't want them to do things on their own. I want to be able to control everything in the game, to control the pace and everything. Okay, so here, go. And yeah, he went too far, so I pressed the R1, he went back and he got the ball in a forward. You see, that's my CM, and you see how all my team adjusted? So my CM will be in the right position, right? Now the other CDM, here, you see how they're moving? Go, go. Okay, did there a skill move? I didn't talk about that, but generally, this is a situation where if you isolate this kind of player, right, then yeah, I could have probably scored, and I can keep doing that and get. Okay, so there are a lot of ways I can use that. Okay, a lot of ways. Here this guy goes. No, that was a bad pass. And yeah, you don't need to do anything special like that. One of the things here is that the offense is not so good, so you can just take the ball and practice your offense. If you want to practice defense, that's on a higher level, to be honest. Okay, and now, so we have the left stick dribbling, we have the passing, the regular passing, we have the triangle passing, right? We have running and stopping, running, stop, running, stopping, right, changing pace, and telling players to come and go. Okay. Yeah, if I should have put the my body in, I could have. No, we have a penalty.
And they're making a change.
And I should be able to do that to the this level easily, right? And whenever I don't want to make an effort and just do missions, like the easier missions, then I do that as a warm up for other, as a warm up for other. So I warm up and get the missions done at the same time, you know, because eventually the FUT is having a team, is like kind of is managing the team. Is not only just playing, you know, it's managing it in all kinds of ways. Okay, so now, and if you have all this simple stuff, right? Go, right? I can play, I can create spaces like this and run to them and hold the ball and just wait for one of the players to be in a position where now I was just using the running and just speeding up whenever I saw that there is attacking me, right? And okay. Oh, he's running. This is yeah. Thank you. Okay, and now the last thing is whenever it was 6-0, don't go and score a million goals. You know, this is not not even 6-0. Let's say on 4-0, I stop trying to score goals and I focus on other skills. You know, and let's talk about skill moves. Okay, so now skill moves are meant for. There are all kinds of skill moves. I'll just go through the important ones. So ball roll, obviously, like and it's obvious because it's whenever you do this, you see how it triggers the AI, the defender's AI to to do things. Okay.
And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Is to move in an unexpected way. And now we're gonna start another game, and I'm gonna talk about how to add how to add order. Let's see before we do that. Yeah, before we're gonna get another game, let's watch. Let's see what we have. Let's see what's our situation as far as objectives. So we have okay, win 10, score. Okay, this is gonna go really slow. Like I need to do 9 games at least to get this done, and I can do maybe I can do it in other like in this situation I would go and play some squad battles because I think yeah, this team is pretty good. I would have played. I can play squad battles with them, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. What I want to show you like how to add, how to practice and it's still gonna give me those 2 missions, right? So yeah, that's a good one. I'm taking a small break, a few minutes, and I'll be back. I'll be back, and we'll continue. Just let's go to the let's go to the back to the friendlies, couch play, advance. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll be back soon. And I'm back. You see, I need to set it up again to amateur, right? I need to do all this setup every time. This is how they kind of make it an annoying thing, or I don't know. It's a way to make you play without those features to get you better. I believe they think that it gets you better, but maybe if you're more advanced, but like that, no. Okay, so let's start, and I need to immediately start press the start the menu, not the start menu, but the pause menu to open it up. It's the same team. It doesn't matter.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. Stuart, what are you expecting?
We add the ball roll to all this stuff that we said earlier. Alright, I tell Denry to come, go. Now pass. Okay. Move into space. Pass to this pass. Pass. Move into space. Pass. I'm still not running. Now I run a little bit. Made space. Pass to another player. Move into space. Pass. Move into space. Pass. Okay. So, as you guys can see, if we keep doing that, especially if we start telling players to come and go, come and get the ball. Pass and go. Okay.
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down.
Yeah. Okay, let's try again. To Henry.
Socrates. On to Henry. Must take the lead here.
Right there. I just sped up. I did like I was going to one direction, then went into the space. You can see I went left and it's fast, right? Then sped up to the left and then just kicked to the other side, or the other corner, the far corner.
Well, the Vipers get the game moving again. Can they find a response now?
So skill moves, right? How do I add skill moves to that? It's just a way to get into space and to get the other players, like right here. If you see, this guy went, so I don't even need to do a skill move. He just gave me the way right there, right? Okay. So, and now I can you see, I can do this. This will make them. You see how it got him to come to me. Ball roll. Okay, and the idea is that I do skill moves that will get me into space. So the ball roll is to the right there. Now the space is right here. Space is right there. This way they don't really know what direction you're going, because you see I'm moving kind of sideways. You see that? And if I do that while they're attacking, like he's right here, I can evade it. So now I'm gonna do it kind of now when I have that thing, I can kind of get closer to players and kind of get past them. Okay, okay, that didn't work. So let's try it. So ball roll here and go fast here. You see how he's behind him? Let's do it with somebody that is. It needs to be a decent dribbler, right? But ball roll, go here. Ball roll. You see how that guy went with me a little bit? He gave me a little bit of way. Okay. And yeah, maybe with a better shooter it would have been a goal. Maybe if I would have kicked better. Right? Okay, and here ball roll. Let's get far from him. And pass. Okay, Vela. Okay, I tried to ball roll too. Ball roll. That got him to. And ball roll away. And pass. Okay, let's try to pass him. He doesn't have any more energy.
Running with the ball confidently.
You see how I kind of make space, get away from a player, so I can kind of get him to come to me and then go out to the other side. Yeah.
Well, I love this finish. No messing about. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. That's a good goal.
And basically, you can practice that, just getting all those parts together to get a good, like a good solid technique. Oh my God! Yeah. Oh, he really. We had to defend her a little bit. That happens. It's a 2-0, so in 2-0 the game becomes like you see how they are more pressing more. So yeah, so I don't need to do that many skill moves unless they are standing off like here. You see when I send from far away, and then yeah, if I have space, then they can't surprise me because there's a lot of time. You see this guy is getting close. You see that?
Now what can they do from here?
Who is this guy? Legit. I was looking at I wasn't looking at the right place, and I wasn't looking at the player. Okay, another skill move that is easy is like a fake to the side. No, it's like that. Oh, I did it and I got tackled, but that's okay. You see that? I can get him to come to me and to commit to one side, like I come in front of him. Okay, I come in front of him. You see, I was. Okay. Almost. Okay, there I did a fake shot. It worked pretty well, but I did there a fake shot. That's another nice skill move. Because I wanted to pass, but it didn't work out. I need to do an assist with a through ball. Or do I? Oh no, I don't need. I'm done with that mission. So yeah, we'll keep doing that.
Socrates. On to Henri. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. It's got to be.
Okay, so the next thing we are going, let's focus here just a second because they're attacking a little bit more vigorously, but it's okay. So we're talking about creating spaces, moving, using this. You see how I made him think I'm going here and faked here. Think I'm going here and go here. Think I'm going here I already did that a few times. So you see that? What ma? Shelly? I'll combine those. Go here. Okay. I need to get away from him. So I use the
Legit.
L2.
And scope for them to produce something exciting.
Left stick and fake. Fake. Go into space.
Well, that is how to play advantage.
You see, and you need to be able to play like that. That that you just that the AI is so used to seeing for you to not run. So when you run, it's surprising. You know, you can't just run all the time because then it's very predictable how
Socrates.
how fast you're gonna go.
And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, as the replay shows us, this is the
No.
way to beat tight marking. Just look how he turns with the ball. That's a fantastic goal, you have to say.
Okay, so basically I use my
Rather
movement,
comfortable for them.
right?
3-0.
My movement and my
Need to get tighter here.
and I use everything, all those skills, right? And I didn't right here.
Socrates.
I'm not even telling players what to do, like to go and stuff like that
Has
yet.
to be surely. A goal! An exceptional
Yeah, but this is
performance.
supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be really easy, like, and you can practice that. You need to be able to do what I'm doing right now with using those tools only. Like, if you do, and
Lopsided contest.
if you combine like 3 of those things in the game, you will almost definitely win if
And so 30
unless
minutes
your
left
team
to play
is
in
really
this one.
really bad, and also then you can beat
Legit.
pretty good teams like on the basically on the amateur you should beat if your team are not like if you're not playing with let's say you know bronze cards and stuff like that,
Johnny
or
Russell.
really very lower rated cards, then
Making progress.
but yeah, but there's no reason like those players
Socrates.
that I have, like Socrates, if I take him, he can start.
Socrates.
I can start going wild with him, you know, and start running, really, just run to the goal, you know, do
Socrates. Can he pull it
this
away?
and just score. Yeah, that's possible, you know, but this will not get you better at the game just doing that. Like
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes
you
past
can,
his man with such
it's
ease.
a lot
Just a
a
change
lot
of
more
pace,
important
and
to
he makes
practice
no
all
mistake with the
those
finish.
important
He showed a
things.
lot of composure there.
The next thing
My
I'm gonna
goodness,
add,
it's so one-sided.
the next thing I'm
5-0
gonna
in
add
this match.
to this to the game. Now let's try to combine all together. I'm gonna also to combine everything together and try to see how it goes. Oops. Yeah, I need to
Socrates.
pay attention not to do the
Socrates.
the crazy skill moves, just the simple ones.
Vela. Moreno. Russell with it. Can he take the chance? It's gone in! And well,
Okay, pretty much like that, and I need to be able to do that in every possession, like without losing the ball almost, like, and then score like, and if you play on amateur, you can go 20-0 like that. Okay.
What an emphatic finish that is.
Another thing is
and out pasting 6-0.
that I would practice is okay. And now again, when I have this much, you know, I'm gonna try to practice different stuff. So, for example,
Socrates.
I can practice moving the ball like right next to the
Legit. And now Henri.
or I can just, you know, try
Zanetti.
moving the ball, right, passing.
Robinson.
Right, there are also lots of other other tools we didn't talk about. What is the next tool? I'm trying to think. What is the next tool? We talked about the simple. Oh, another important skill move is just exploding into one area. So, for example, I need to be aware where there is space all the time, right? So right now there is space right behind the player, right here.
Just 10
right?
minutes remaining here.
And what I do is I press the R2, and with the right stick I give a direction that will give a boost of speed. Okay, so I can use it with the dribbling, like get close, act like I'm going one way and then going out to the other way.
Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Let's get the ball again. Oh, okay, another thing before that skill move. Let's go through the dribbling, okay? And this is really important. Like I need to be able to not to like hold the ball and not let any player get close to me. So we talked about the left stick, the boosts of speed with the L2, and again I talked a little bit about this stuff. This is really good for changing directions, right? And okay, so we have another important dribbling skill is putting your body, is giving your body when you're
using his physical strength.
it's called shielding the ball. It's called shielding the ball. You see that? And I can kind of go forward like that. But the thing is that you shield the ball with your body, and it okay, so it makes a difference. Obviously, if a player is stronger, then it's gonna be hard to put his body to put your body against him. But basically, this is a very important skill. I'm gonna let's go back, see if the oh. Yeah, it probably changed the settings. Actually, I think maybe if I didn't get out to check it, then it would have stayed. But I didn't want to take the chance, so I wanted to check. So with the L2, you can give your body, like shield the ball with your body, and with the L2, if you press the L2 and the R2, it gives you like the R2 it gives you a little bit of speed, because when you shield the ball, it's kind of like you almost don't move, right? But and then you can speed up with the L2, just like I was doing earlier. Let's just kick one because it's boring to not do it, not do anything, just watch it. Okay. Again, we're doing all that.
Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got.
Okay, so I'm going to show you how to use that. Basically, is you want the player to be on your player's back, right? And if he's trying to get the ball, you can kind of block him from doing that. You see that? Now I'm pressing. Okay, now I'm pressing. Okay, I tried to kind of go to him, to my player, but yeah, I didn't do it. Kind of did it in a Very okay. I need to defend, otherwise I'm gonna get scored by this semi-pro team. Oh my God.
And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership.
Just move the ball forward. There you see, I put my body. I can just move forward, and if he's gonna, and I turn back. If he's gonna come, I could shield the ball. See that? I go back. You see that? And the shield is not even coming close because he knows it's. You see, I put my back, and then I can leave it and run. You can kind of combine it, you know. It will sometimes attract players to come to you, maybe to try to take the ball away from you. Okay. Here I give him his body. Let's try to kind of. This is here you see. This is a skill I need to practice, and I'll show you how I kind of practice it. Okay. So I put my body, R2 trigger. He's a little tired, I need to pass here. Okay. Would have been better on that tackle to get away from him. This is something also you can use on defense a lot. When you jockey, see that? You put your body on the I shouldn't do it here. I should do it in the other side of the field. You see, I'm just gonna move forward. I'm gonna pass to an open player and like every time. You see, okay, with Socrates everything is easy, but yeah, we need the one in. I needed to practice it, so why not? I mean, I need to be able to do it with him too. Feel how he feels. Sorry about that. They're a lot smarter with the way they move the ball. Not a lot.
Really getting stuck in.
I told this guy to go because it's become crowded here. Yeah, we wanna
Russell with it. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position.
Yeah, it kind of invites them to make a foul. I need to practice it differently. Let's say call second kick taker. And I pass to him. Okay.
And here's Henry. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. He might be able to carve something out.
See, I can hold the ball here and then explode. You see, explode to the other side. Right there, he was already tired. You see now when you press the L2, it gives a short boost, and then you can give a long boost. A short boost you do by holding both of them and then pressing the R2. And if you want to explode out of there, a long boost, then you leave the L2 and you just with the R1 you leave the L2 with the R2 you just see, and R2 that was kind of okay. Let's see how this is like not the best player, right? Let's practice holding again, doing that. I'll move towards goal, put my body, whenever he's gonna give me an opening. Whenever he's gonna give me an opening, I'm gonna take it. Let's pass the ball because he's tired and give to somebody else. Let's try with someone little. Okay, that was a mistake. I was in a hurry.
intense pressure applied. Can he open the door to a potential goal? And it's
I
gone
was
behind
tired
for
and
the
I
corner.
turned to the wrong way.
Well, they're going for the short one. And making the run to the inside. And struggling to get the shot off. Well, time just challenged magnificently.
Right now I'm really aware of
Well,
it, so
there you
I'm
have
doing
it.
that
The
on
hosts have had
defense
so
really
much of
a
the
lot better.
possession, and as a result have dominated the game.
See, I can.
Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Henri. Using his physical strength to shield it. And still looking for space. Perfect tackle.
That was good practice. It's, started using it a little better.
Foden. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Amin Gouiri.
Go.
A chance then for the respective managers to
Okay, and
press
when
their
you
charge.
timing it, you're just gonna do everything really automatic and just one by one without thinking, you know. And when you do it like that, when you break it down in a real game, even if it's on a low level, then it makes you handle this stuff. So, and when you have this, and like when I am able to do all this on amateur, then I'll pick up the I'll try to pick up the level a little bit, and be able to do it on pro, right? Which is pretty much or semi-pro, which is yeah, which is right now is the level I kind of managed to crack how to use it. The professional is still harder for me if I play, like if I want to win, I win, yeah, but it's harder for me to play to consistently win by 3 or 4 goals without you know, in on a professional team. If I on pro, if I have pretty much if there's a better team, if I'm playing against a better team. So basically, I need to be able to play to beat a team that is significantly better than mine, but not, you know, not in like not very extreme, right? Usually, I just use the players I have, try to really improve the places where it's really bad. Like if I have a 70, like I try not to play with players under 81, 82. I'd buy a player because they're also pretty cheap. Like 84 players are pretty cheap. So this is pretty much like on. And when you have a team like that, beating the best teams, you know, the 90 rated 90 teams, rated 90, you know, with the chemistry of 90 and above is a tough mission to crack on pro, right? So yeah, so this is it. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe and keep gaming. Bye.